In 2026, TasteAtlas, the world's leading food ranking platform, analyzed hundreds of thousands of ratings for more than 15,000 traditional dishes. Based on that data, they ranked the top cuisines on Earth. Today, we're going through their list, starting from number 10 all the way to the number 1 cuisine in the world, and exploring what makes each one so special. At number 10, we have Spanish cuisine. Spanish food is famous for its social, relaxed style of eating, especially tapas, small plates meant to be shared with friends. Iconic dishes include paella, cooked in a wide pan with saffron-colored rice and seafood or chicken. There's also tortilla española, a thick potato omelet that's crispy on the outside and soft inside. And you can't forget jamón ibérico, the cured acorn-fed ham that's silky, salty, and almost melts in your mouth. At number 9, we have Indonesian cuisine. Nasi goreng, or Indonesian fried rice, is loaded with shrimp, chicken, vegetables, and chili. Rendang is a slow-cooked beef curry simmered in coconut milk and spices until it becomes rich, tender, and deeply flavorful. And satay, grilled meat skewers, are often served with a thick peanut sauce that ties everything together. Indonesian food is bold, balanced, and almost hypnotically aromatic. It's comfort food with serious flavor power. Moving to position 8, we arrive at French cuisine. A classic French breakfast or snack is a simple baguette or a buttery croissant. But even that simple bread feels like a luxury. Dishes like coq au vin showcase how French cooking turns simple ingredients into something elegant. Chicken braised in red wine, mushrooms, and herbs until it falls apart. And for dessert, creme brulee, with its crackling sugar top and smooth custard base, is the perfect example of French magic in a bowl. At number 7, we find Chinese cuisine. Chinese food is actually one of the oldest and most diverse culinary traditions in the world. Dumplings, whether steamed, boiled, or fried, are comfort food on a plate filled with pork, shrimp, or vegetables. In Sichuan, mapo tofu delivers a spicy, numbing punch that many people chase for the rest of their lives. And Peking duck, with its crispy, lacquered skin and tender meat, is a show-stopping dish that's often wrapped in thin pancakes with hoisin sauce. From street-side noodles to elaborate banquet dishes, Chinese cuisine proves one country can offer a whole world of flavors. Coming in at number 6, we have Turkish cuisine. Turkey sits at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, and its food reflects that. Kebabs like doner and Adana bring grilled, spiced meats to the table, often wrapped in flatbread or served on a plate with rice or salad. Pide, sometimes called Turkish pizza, is a boat-shaped flatbread loaded with cheese, meat, or vegetables. And for dessert, baklava layers phyllo dough, nuts, and honey into a sticky, sweet masterpiece. Turkish breakfast alone can be a feast of cheeses, olives, tomatoes, eggs, and bread. At number 5, we reach Japanese cuisine. Sushi elevates raw fish and rice into something that feels like art on a plate. Ramen, with its rich broth, springy noodles, and toppings like soft-boiled eggs and chashu pork, is comfort food that people line up for. Tempura shows off a light, airy frying technique, turning shrimp and vegetables into delicately crispy morsels. And beyond that, the idea of kaiseki, seasonal multi-course meals, shows how Japanese food can be both simple and deeply thoughtful. At number 4, we find Portuguese cuisine. Portugal is a coastal nation with a long history of fishing and seafaring, and that history is reflected in the food. Bacalhau, or salted cod, is cooked in countless ways, from casseroles to fried cakes. Grilled sardines, served with bread and simple salads, feel like the essence of Portuguese summer. And for dessert, pastéis de nata are custard-filled pastry cups with a lightly caramelized top, often dusted with cinnamon. Moving to third place, we have Peruvian cuisine. Ceviche is the star here. Fresh raw fish cooked in lime juice, mixed with chili, onion, and cilantro. It's bright, tangy, and refreshing. Lomo saltado combines stir-fried beef with tomatoes, onions, and French fries, served over rice, a true fusion of cultures. And anticuchos, grilled skewers of marinated beef heart, are beloved street food treats. Peruvian cuisine is adventurous, flavorful, and impossible to ignore. At number 2, we have Greek cuisine. Greek food has become a global symbol of the Mediterranean diet. Fresh, light, and full of vegetables, olive oil, and cheese. The Greek salad with tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, olives, and crumbled feta is a simple combination that tastes like summer. Moussaka layers eggplant with spiced meat and a creamy bechamel topping, creating a rich, comforting dish. And saganaki, grilled or fried cheese, is often served with lemon or honey for a salty, sweet finish. Greek food is meant to be shared outdoors with friends, family, and a bottle of wine. Before we move to the first spot, here are some honorable mentions. Indian cuisine, 13th spot. Serbian cuisine, 12th spot. And Mexican cuisine at the 11th spot. And finally, at number 1 in TasteAtlas's 2026 ranking, we have Italian cuisine. Italian food is the one cuisine that almost everyone recognizes no matter where they live. Pizza, born in Naples, now feeds the world one slice at a time. Pasta, whether spaghetti, tagliatelle, or ravioli, is endlessly adapted with different sauces and regional twists. Risotto, ossobuco, and countless regional specialties show how each part of Italy has its own culinary identity. Italian cuisine proves that simple ingredients, good tomatoes, olive oil, cheese, and fresh herbs can create some of the most beloved dishes in history. If you could taste only one of these cuisines every year for the rest of your life, which would you pick? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and happy eating!